Hi there, thank you for clicking on my video. Today I am going to review a fragrance that has been requested from a couple people, and it is the Lolita Lempicka, the original. And this fragrance, unfortunately, I don't have the old version of the bottle. I really think the old version of the bottle is really, really pretty, but this one has a nice blue color. This is like a periwinkle blue color. That's just pretty much like my favorite color ever. It's still whimsical, like it's got the little L here, heart shape, kind of like hand painted looking signature, little grooves and stuff. Supposed to be look like a bit like an apple, but it doesn't have that really beautiful gold painted leaves on it or like the little stem. But that's okay, because I might actually buy an old formulation of it, and I will get into that. So this fragrance is kind of old. It came out in 1997, and it has been through a few reformulations in the last 23 years. So this formulation I have is supposed to smell like the original one that came out in 1997. The perfumer that did this is Anique Bernardo, and she made like one of my favorite fragrances of all time. In my first video, Hypnotic Poison, she also made Acqua di Gio. What else did she make? Calvin Klein Women, Hugo Boss Bottled, and two from Le Labo. One, my favorite from Le Labo, Patchouli 24, and Gaiac 10 for the Tokyo, for the city series that they do every September and charge like astronomical price for. Anyway, this fragrance are all EDPs. They did come out with an EDT version of it. So I'm just going to quickly talk about the reformulation situation. So this fragrance came out in 1997, and they kept on making the fragrance, and then they reformulated it in 2008. And then they reformulated it again in 2010. So if I get my dates incorrect, I'm really sorry about that. But this is just kind of like what I have on the top of my head. I didn't make notes about this part. But anyway, and then in 2010, they changed the name a little bit, and they called it Le Parfums de Lolita Lempicka or something like that. And the bottle didn't get changed yet. So the fragrance, people did not like it. And this has a huge cult following. This fragrance, there are people who really love this fragrance, and there are people that don't like this fragrance. It has a niche like quality about it for sure, because it doesn't smell too much like other things. So you can find a lot of designer fragrances that do have niche qualities. I feel like Mugler, the House of Mugler, has that thing about it for sure. But anyway, so this fragrance, they reformulated it, and this is the 2020 version. Now the 2020 version looks like this, unfortunately. I really wish I got on this bandwagon when I was like a kid, when the fragrance came out. I actually do remember walking into department stores when I was like a teenager and seeing this fragrance and thinking that it was really pretty. And I'd pick it up and I'd smell it, and I didn't actually like it. So anyway, let's get into the notes of this fragrance. So the top notes are violet, ivy, and star anise. Middle notes are iris, amaryllis, licorice, orris root, and cherry. And base notes are tonka beans, vanilla, vetiver, white musk, and praline. So this retails for different kinds of pricing. I've been hearing bits and pieces, kind of broken up information, whether or not this fragrance has been discontinued or not, because for some reason it's just been popping up and being on sale in a lot of places. And usually sometimes when fragrances are on sale, they're either going to, usually for three reasons. Either one, they're discontinuing it, two, they're changing the bottle, or three, they're going to reformulate it. So the prices are usually, I think it's from the company, not the retailer. It's up to them, unless the retailer has an overstock or something like that. But anyway, so at Shoppers Drug Mart, I've seen it for $49 for 50 ml, and that's where I purchased this one. So I saw it and I was like, you know what, that's a really good deal, because it was almost half price. Because at the Bay, they're charging full price, which is $93 for 50 ml or $125 for 100 ml. So I'm going to tell you what this smells like, and So this bottle has really got a good weight to it. The lid is very heavy as well. And I heard the reason why they changed the bottle is because they changed the company. So I'm going to guess either they're trying to cut costs, or maybe they just want to modernize the bottle a little bit more. I'm not really sure. But it's still got that whimsical quality to it. So I'm glad they didn't completely get rid of that. So, ooh, I've already smelled it. I can already smell the projection for sure. So I'm going to let you know what this smells like. So when you first spray it on, it's not the most like warm, comforting smell. It's kind of like, you're kind of taken back a bit. You're like, whoa, what the hell is this? This is so, so strange. And, but then you keep on wanting to smell more. So the first thing that I smell is definitely violet and star anise and licorice. That's number one thing that I definitely smell. But after a while, if I wave the paper around my face, I smell like some traces of the cherry, and I really enjoy that. I love cherry. And there do smell some vetiver as well, which is giving it that like earthy green quality about it. It's some people say that it smells kind of like a gothic fairy or something like that. But anyway, I'm going to spray it on my wrist here and let you know what it smells like. So this is Eau de Parfum. They did come out with an Eau de Toilette version, but just discontinued. But yeah, on my skin, it smells a little strange for sure. So like I said, when I first smelled this, I didn't like it. I thought it was really kind of salty and licoricey, and it kind of smelled like salted licorice, which I don't enjoy, but I just had to keep on going. It's got an addictive quality about it. It's kind of like, if I could compare it to an actor that I find attractive, but I didn't at first, it's probably, I'd have to say Cillian Murphy. I feel like this to me is the Cillian Murphy of fragrance. I know that sounds like such a, you know, a bit of an obscure actor to some people. If you don't know who he is, he's in Peaky Blinders, that show. And at first I thought he was really creepy. Like I was kind of put off by him, but I was like, there's something weirdly, oddly attractive about him. I can't put my finger on it. I mean, aside from the blue eyes, but I can't put my finger on it. I think I feel that the same way about Joaquin Phoenix as well. Just two men that are not necessarily traditionally attractive, but there's something about them. So that's what this fragrance makes me think of. I don't think it's for everybody, but I definitely think you can stand out for sure. And it's so unique that it can become your signature scent. So I did spray it here about 4 hours ago, and I'll let you know what that smells like. So on my wrist, I can still smell it for sure. It's generally pretty linear. It doesn't change too much. It still smells like licorice, still smells like vetiver, and it's got the cherryness there. And the cherryness is what's making it a bit sweet, as well as the vanilla. My boyfriend said that it smells a little bit like a masculine fragrance. I feel like it can be a very unisex fragrance. I think it's truly unisex. And he likes very, very like heady, earthy fragrances with like oak moss and stuff like that, and pepper. So for him to say that, I think, in my opinion, it's pretty unisex. So, and it was something that he said that he would actually wear it. So there you go. And so this fragrance, I think, is rather special. I definitely feel like you should pick it up if you find it on sale. Give it a try. If you don't like it, you can always sell it or give it away, because somebody out there likes it. It's got a huge cult following. People really adore this fragrance. It's been around for a very long time. I just literally found out about this fragrance through word of mouth, through the fragrance community. But I think it's really, really unique. I feel like for me, this is a type of fragrance that I would wear if I were wearing like leather, or just, I don't know, something like a unique outfit. I really do think so. I don't know. I think, to me, I would think maybe Phoebe from Friends would wear something like this. Yeah, I don't see this as a Monica or a Rachel fragrance. I see it as a Phoebe fragrance. But anyway, thanks for watching my video, and do stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to give you so much more videos. I have so much more content. And yeah, thank you for watching, and stay safe and have a good one. Bye.